What's going on? What's going on?
Hey Ryan, welcome back to These Things.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, just the fact that you're going into year two now, under Gus, under this offense, went through another spring, had these summer practices which were beneficial. Is the offense, how are things moving right now?
I really feel like we're clicking as an offense. I feel like a lot of us have grown from last year, just learning from Gus, trying to understand his play calling, and just growing as a unit. I feel like we're really in a good spot right now.
UCF put out a highlight reel from the first practice yesterday. It seemed like Javon Baker had a catch or two. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, he's going to be a problem this year for sure. I'm excited to have him here. He just brought an extra element to the offense. He brought another piece. He's a guy to go get the ball up top. You got Kobe Hudson, and then you got Jalen Griffin. You got a whole bunch of receivers in the room that just bring a whole different element to the game.
Thursday you had mentioned during media day how excited you were to see the receivers unleashed for all the press that the running backs have gotten historically and stuff. You mentioned Baker earlier too, but is there a particular moment or set of moments during camp so far that has lived up to your expectations?
Yeah, I feel like all the receivers lived up to my expectations so far. I feel like there's a standard set in the room, and each and every day we're trying to meet that standard. Nothing more, nothing less. Coach Gus talked about seize the moment, and I feel like a lot of us so far have seized the moment for sure.
At AAC Media Day, you talked about the off-season reading some books to study your craft. What did you read? What did you learn?
I just read all kinds of books, like just from learning like how to think from a mental perspective, think on my own. I feel like everybody just trying to tell me what to do, and I wasn't really thinking for myself. So I really feel like just growing and just reading books and learning how to think for myself, see the game, the X's and O's, to just grow as a player really.
Ryan, how's Mikey? How is he a different quarterback maybe now than he was last season?
I feel like he's just more confident. He just knows the system even more. He's more poised. He's grown just from last year to the end of the year, and then he's just got it tenfold better since spring started. So I'm excited for Mikey.
And on that note, how has John Rice Plumlee grown since the spring?
Yeah, like John Rice that's a quarterback where you gotta respect his legs and his arms. So I feel like that just adds to our offense. So I'm really excited because you gotta respect his arm and his legs. So looking forward to what he do on the field as well.
Sticking with John Rice for just a second, obviously you had developed some chemistry with Mikey Keene previously, and then John Rice came in. What has improved in your game now that you've had the opportunity to work with someone like John Rice who's had a different skill set?
I feel like just being in the exact spot where he wants me, just understanding that I got to be in this spot because like the play is drawn up for a reason. You can't go on your own, and you got to do exactly what the play said and just be at the right spot at the right time.
Yesterday, Gus wore one of your shirts. What did you think of that?
Yeah, like I said on Twitter yesterday, there's no coach I'd rather play for. I really feel like he's a player's coach. You could just tell he cares about us, and it's just, even when he's like getting on you, it's just coming out of love. So it's like, for the most part, you never take it personal just because he's a great coach to play for.
Is he getting on you about something?
He gets on me a little bit because, he wants me to be the best, so I understand that. So, like I said, it's just, I know he loves me, and he wants the best for me, so, I got to respect that.
Ryan, you just talked about the depth at receiver, about the depth at running back, offensive line, quarterback battle is going to work itself out soon. What should the expectations be for this offense?
Expectations be the best version of ourselves each and every day, just grow, build that team chemistry, and just go play one game at a time and go focus one game at a time, one play at a time, and just go do our thing for sure.
Dante Culpepper spoke with you all last night. What did he share?
Just, like the best teams he played for were the teams that were like this, I feel like a lot of teams, they got some players that just want to do individual stuff, to worry about the individual stuff, but like Coach Gus said from day one of camp, really before camp, it's a team. Like he said, like right now, the team that can go like this is going to be the team that comes out on top because a lot of like NIL and all that has been pulling people away from the team and all that.
Do you feel closer as a team now than last season?
Yeah, really. I feel like we're a brotherhood for sure. Like Coach Gus, like I said, it's like team oriented, so we be doing groups, just talking to each other, learning about each other, and just because I feel like us knowing each other on a deeper level than just football is just going to help us play for each other even more.
If I understand correctly, pads come on tomorrow. How are you excited for that to happen?
I'm excited, man. That's real football, so I'm really ready to go with that, man. That's football. Like the first 2 days is cool and everything, but now it's time to go play some real football.
Ryan, have you seen highlights of Dante Culpepper, whether it's...
Oh yeah, we watched it yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had Randy Moss. All that. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Yeah. Dante Culpepper's good.
Who today's practice? Like, who are the play of the day? What was the highlight from today?
Probably Javon Baker. Went up over top over DB and just, he's a freak. So I'm really excited for that.
What did last year, ending the season the way you did, being forward in the bowl game, how much did that just kind of give you guys a boost heading into the offseason in the summer? I mean, it had to do wonders for just enthusiasm and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, like I mean, we did a good job last year, but at the same time, we can't really focus on all that anymore. It's a new season, new opponents. You know, we're gonna get each and everybody's best each week, so we gotta, you know, good pass is cool, but now we're on to bigger and better things. So that's our focus.
Talking about going on to bigger and better things. This is the last season for UCF in the American. I mean, obviously, I would imagine the goal is to go out as champions, right?
Absolutely, ain't nothing more, ain't nothing less for sure.
That's great, Ryan. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Ryan.